joined by Dez Bryant and our very special guest, Tyreek Hill, the Cheetah, super on pace to have one of the best wide receiver seasons of all time. Tyreek, thank you so much for joining us, man. How you doing?
Doing good, man. Blessed. Grateful, man. You feel me? So I'm just chilling. Appreciate y'all having me to come on, man.
Of course, man.
Yes,
Dez, how
sir.
you doing?
Man, I'm doing good. I'm doing great. Again, appreciate you. Appreciate you, Cheetah. One of the best in the game. You know how I feel about you. Yeah, so I'm excited about this show. Let's get it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Let's just dive right into it here then. Get a little recap going on yesterday. Tyreek, I don't know how much you got a chance to catch up on what went on in the league. I know you were playing yesterday, but Travis Kelce on National Tight End Day had a hell of a crazy. He had well over 100 receiving yards in the first half against LA. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to the Chiefs. Amazing performance yesterday. He just balled out, man. He was unbelievable. By far the best tight end in the NFL, in my opinion. He's insane. He's so good.
Yeah.
Jahmyr
Uh,
Gibbs. Sorry, go ahead.
Jameer
Yes,
Gibbs. Let's talk about him, Luke. Let's talk about him.
okay, sorry, go ahead. Yeah, Gibbs, man. He ate yesterday. Dave Montgomery said injury. Hope he has a speedy recovery. But Gibbs, man, he is a special talent. Finally got the opportunity to show it. Lions, they got blown out. I'm not gonna lie. They did not team, but Gibbs showed out, man. He really demonstrated what he can do as a running back. Team played 87% of the snaps, caught damn near 10 passes, had an amazing. You want to talk a little bit about Gibbs and his talent?
Yeah, man, I think he's a phenomenal talent. He's a dope rookie. I think Detroit. I think they just trying to figure out how they can get him more touches, especially with Montgomery being there. Hate that Montgomery got injured. I think we will see a little bit more of who is Gibbs. You get what I'm saying? I think
Right.
he is that future back. For the Detroit Lions. Like I've always said, he remind me a little bit of Alvin Kamara, just a little bit faster. They got the same play style, and I think he's gonna be a phenomenal player, down the line in his NFL career.
Tyreek, why don't you talk
hmm
about him a little bit? I feel like he could fit in nice with you boys in Miami with his speed, man. He's so quick.
Yeah, man. I think you feel me. Just having him and Montgomery is definitely a dope, 1-2 punch. You feel me? So obviously he needs reps. He needs those opportunities to build a confidence. But as the season go on, he just gonna get better and better. So excited
Yeah,
for him,
absolutely.
man.
Yeah,
One
he's a
thousand
dynamic
percent.
player, and he really demonstrated this past amazing touchdown he ripped off. He is a lightning fast burst, man. The hole he hits it hard, and he's gone. Very, very impressed with him so far, and I'm looking forward to seeing him. But a wide receiver that I would love to hear you guys talk about a little bit more, Puka Nakua, man. Around week one, Dez, you weren't too familiar with him. You've been seeing a lot of him now, a few weeks of the
Yeah.
season. He was amazing against my favorite team, the Pittsburgh Steelers, yesterday. Dominant performance by him, man. Dez, why don't you talk about the rookie a little bit?
Well, I was gonna ask Tyreek. So, hey, bro. So, what do you know about Puka? I can't. It's hard for me to pronounce his name, no matter how many times I hear it. Puka Nakua. Like,
Yep.
bro. Like, have you been keeping up with him, seeing who this cat is, Cheetah? Like, he a
You know,
rookie. He came out of nowhere.
it's crazy, man. One of my ex teammates actually played for the Los Angeles Rams. My boy D Rob.
Yeah.
Shout out to my man. Hope he all right. Everything he just went through. But I asked him. I said, "Is Puka really like that?" And he was like, "Bro, like this dude the real deal. Like he works his tail off. Doesn't complain and does everything that team needs him to do.
That's
You feel
loud.
me? I'm the kind of guy. I come from JUCO. Like I don't care how good a guy is. Like I want to hear about your work ethic. I
Uh-huh.
want to I want to hear do you bring it every day at practice? Like what is your mentality? Like are you a team guy? You feel me? Or are you complaining about getting the ball because you feel me? That's what separates a lot of guys, man. Like and for D Rob to tell me that, um, I'm a fan of Puka, man. So I just want
Yeah,
to see
he's
him continue to have success in this league, which I know he will, because they got a very explosive offense with Cooper Cup. They got a nice little run game, and also they got a seasoned veteran in Matthew Stafford. So looking forward to watch them guys play some more ball, man. It's gonna be dope.
yeah, they're a
Right.
team. Honestly, I'll be honest. this year, but they've really exceeded expectations in my. That offense has been dynamic, like he just said. The run game has been something too that's been storyline this season. You know, they got rid of Cam Akers. Kyron Williams stepped up. He was really, really dynamic and explosive for them. Unfortunately, he went down with injury, but now they have veterans they brought in here. Darrell Henderson came back out free agency. He's done a lot of great things for him. He stepped up in a big way this week, had over 60 rushing yards and a touchdown. Shot playing those guys over there, and those running backs have been fantastic for them this season. And Puka's been, he works real hard. I've seen it in reports all offseason long too, just from a fan perspective. Training camp, he was a huge name in training camp all throughout the rookie camp, preseason, everything. He's brought it all throughout the entire process. Again, just from a fan perspective, it looks like he has a great attitude, like you mentioned, and I love that, seeing guys who work hard, have a good attitude, and he's off to a historic start to his career. I think he has the rookie receptions through however many weeks we've played. So shout out to Puka. He's going to keep. All right, get into tonight's game a little bit here. Monday Night Football. We got the 49ers taking on the Minnesota Vikings on the road here. Niners are favored by 7 points. Dez, talk a little bit about this game. What are you expecting here?
Well, I think the Niners, with all the injuries that they're dealing with, I think this is going to be, a little walk in the park. Minnesota, they're not healthy. They lost their main guy, Justin Jefferson, and I think that can put a dent in the team's mentality. When you got but the best talent, on the team missing, that can do something to the way that you want to go out there and play. And especially when you're going up against a genius coach like, Kyle Shanahan, mastermind on the offensive side, like, he got that plug and play system. So I think it's going to be a walk in the park. I think they're going to come out on top and, win that game.
Cheetah, talk a little bit about I would love to see him step up this week. He's been a rookie I've had my eyes on as well. A little about his game and Addison's expectations moving forward here.
Yeah. You want to take that, or what you want, Cheetah? You want to touch on that a little bit? I'll touch on it. Don't make a difference.
Go ahead, bro. Like I ain't even been really watching bro play though, for real.
But you know what? That makes sense. You see, Luke. Guys be tuned in, man, and
no, I get it.
They don't really have time.
Yeah, we talked about a little bit with Diggs this past week, man. Like he said, Dez or even really sat back and watched one of their games on a broadcast. You know what I mean? And that's just so crazy from a fan perspective. It makes perfect sense once they pointed it out. You guys are just in the film and everything, but it's just crazy to hear. He never saw a game of his on TV.
Yeah, the only time we really get to watch them play is when we watch film on them. You feel me? Say for instance, they beat them somebody that we're playing that week, and we got to watch film on the defensive backs who we're facing. So that's the only time I really get a chance to watch film. And they played but the way that I like to do it is I like to try to compare myself to let's say Jay Jettas or something. I watched Jay Jettas that whole game. I didn't too much watch Jordan Addison. I was trying to watch what they were Jay Jettas and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So,
no, I mean it makes a lot of sense. Seriously.
1000%. Yeah, but Jordan Addison, absolutely. I think he's a huge compliment to Justin Jefferson. This is the opportunity, for him to really showcase, what it is that he can really bring to the table. Especially when you got a superstar talent like Justin Jefferson playing on the outside. What can we see him do with Justin Jefferson not in the lineup? Because that's important for Minnesota moving forward. You get what I'm saying? If you want to be this high-power offense, this is the opportunity to showcase what you got, especially going up against a superior defense tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they're definitely outmatched on the defensive side of the ball. No disrespect to Minnesota, but the 49ers, man, they're a juggernaut on defense. They have a really, really great group of guys. So, I mean, they're going to need to put up a lot of points tonight if they're going to try to win this game. So, I'm looking for Addison to step up. I'm looking for KJ Osborne to step up as well. Really good player. So, I'm looking forward to that. And TJ Hawkinson as well. National tight ends day was yesterday, but I would love to see Hawkinson step up a little bit tonight. I think that the 49ers dropped one last week to the Browns in a tough game. I think this week they're going to. I think Purdy's going to have a really nice night. I think he's going to light it up even with Debo out. I think Kittle and Ayuk are going to have a really big game. McCaffrey's playing banged up tonight, but him huge advantage for them. So I'm going to look for them to beat Ayuk and Kittle tonight.
And speaking of National Tight End Day, I saw you tweet something the other day, Cheetah, about receivers. Like it might be you, bro. Like we got to start this Receivers Day. Like when is that? Like we need that. Like
we need that, bro. We need that.
Like I just think it's dope. Like nobody can ever argue. I argue with anybody that receivers make the game go. Like I just don't care. Like it's the truth. Like we make the game go.
Unless you Patrick Mahomes and then you just special like that. But
yeah. But we don't have too many of those.
Yeah.
It's true.
Easy is, bro. Like, I've been in the works, man, trying to put a receiver day together for so long, man. But it's so hard to get guys together. Because you know how it is as receivers, man. Like we love to compete. We love the best looking things, and it's just hard, man, to get everybody together.
Well, you know what? I think that's a challenge. I think that's a challenge that we need to take. I think it'll be dope. I think it's very important, for that to happen. Like it's cool to be competitive on the field, but we got to be able to turn that channel whenever football, whenever we're not competing. Because I know for me, whenever I was playing, like what I like to do, like I like to see everybody win. I was just always trying to, build the best version of myself. And with me building the best version of myself, it had nothing to do with nobody else. You get what I'm saying? Like I think it's important for receivers to come together, to learn from one another. And on top of that, like we bring in a lot of people as whenever we come together as a collective. You get what I'm saying?
That was not even National Tight End Day, but I really like the tight end youth thing that Kittle and those guys put on too during the off season. I don't really know when it is exactly, but during the off season, all the guys like Miami or whatever it is, and they all kind of hang out for a couple days, have a good time. But they also practice together, meet all the rookies, meet all the new guys, and all the veterans kind of link up and talk too. It looks really cool. And
I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like big shout out to them. Like I can show you proof. I can show you documents or whatever. Before that thing even existed, like you were saying, Tyreek. Like I've been trying to figure out how can guys come together. You get what I'm saying? Like we just got to call it out. Just call it out for what it is. Like, come on, man. Let's get off that high horse real quick. We understand you the man. Everybody is the man. You get what I'm saying? Everybody is the man. So the fact that we know that everybody is the man and everybody is for sure within themselves, that should make it that much more easier. You get what I'm saying? Nobody is never going to be fast like Tyreek Hill. Nobody is going to ever be able to cut the way Tyreek Hill cut. But the fact that we can all be in the room and Tyreek talking about, his workouts, what make him be who he is, his mentality, the whole nine, somebody is going to learn something. You get what I'm saying? And that's vice versa.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, man, because I would definitely learn to go. I mean, I would definitely love to go learn from, the Devontae Adams, the Diggs, the Mike Evans, just learn, about different things that I could add to my craft. For me, like there always ways for me to get better, man. And I'm eager, always to get better, man, because I feel like if I set myself up, to be complacent, then I won't be able to reach a certain level of greatness. So I'm all for it, man. I've been trying, like I said, but it's so hard, man.
Well, you got my support, bro. Anything that I can do to help you bring that to life, I'm here. So I love to see it. I got my little man. He's playing wide receiver. I love to bring him to an event like that because I think that'd be dope. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. That'd be tough.
Hey, he's hitting some nice plays too, Dez.
I'm telling you, bro. Every screen he done called except for one, he took it to the house.
Oh,
he's fast.
Yeah,
he's real fast.
He's something serious.
He's got highlights posted on his Instagram and stuff. Go look at him after this, man. He's good. He's legit good. I got the chance to meet him too when I was in Dallas, and they're huge, man.
Yeah, he got big hands. I got big hands. So it makes sense. Yes, sir. But yeah, let's get to it because I got some questions. Yeah.
Yeah, let's get some wide receiver one talk here. Dez, what kind of questions you got?
Yeah, man. First, I want to, I want to talk about, Coach McDaniels. Rick, I want to talk about, like how did you and Coach McDaniels come up with the cheat motion, and how have y'all been using the speed, within football games, unlike any other team, before? Like, how y'all doing that?
Well, it's something that he's obviously had in his toolbox, for a long time. But obviously, personnel was playing against it. Debo is a great talent. Brandon Ayuk is a great talent. But once you add a guy, who's able to run fast, and run every route, and then also, you know, be the gadget guy that I am sometimes, it takes it to another level, man. And at first, I wasn't on board for it because it's a lot of running, it's a lot of added running. And I was like, Coach, man, like you killing me like before the play. But like once I seen the benefit of it, I was all for it. You feel
Yeah.
me? Like I began to add like my own twist to it with like me squatting down and stuff like that before the play. And yeah, man, like he just allows me to just do things like that, even though, um, it's not scripted in the play. So I'm all here for it. Coach McDaniel, he's a great coach. He does a tremendous job of allowing us to show our personality, with everything that we do. And
That's dope.
practice, you feel me? Like everything is like quarterback led. Tua does a great job of leading practice. So I'm loving it, man.
Shout out
I'm
to
loving it.
Tool too, man. Shout out to Tool. Everything Tool that
Tua
ever
looks
been through in his
fantastic this
career,
year.
and everything that man had been through, everything he done been through, to see him overcome everything has been phenomenal. Like for me personally, if you wasn't gonna win the MVP, which I really hope you do, because it's time for a receiver to take that spot. I'm not just saying that because you here. I
Yeah.
think Tua deserves it. I think Tua deserves it. Just because of, you had people telling Tua, hey man, just retire, take care of yourself, take care of your mental, take care of your health. And you got a strong guy like Tua, like, no, I can still do this. I'm just speaking from what I see from the outside. I can do this. I've got a lot of fight in myself, and just to overcome everything he done overcame, I think that's phenomenal. I think that's very inspirational. I'm looking forward to continue to keep seeing what you guys doing. I can't see you guys in the Super Bowl. I'm looking forward to seeing that. And Coach
Absolutely.
McDaniels, I want to. Is he one of us? And what I mean, like one of us, like from my perspective, from the outside looking in, that's what it looked like. It looked like he's just this dope ass player coach. He all for the players, and that's what it sounds like from. It's what it sounds like from how you explaining everything.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about is he one of us, like part of the culture. Nah, yeah, he is though. He is definitely like a dope player coach.
Yeah,
Um, and sometimes I will say, it does get the best of him because like he protects a lot of guys, from themselves. But at the end of the day, man, like he loves his guys. He challenges his guys each and every day to get better. And if you don't bring it, if you're not, setting a standard each and every day, he's gonna call you out, and that's the beauty about it, man. I love it. Like
see,
it's almost like Belichick mentality. Feel me? Like if you messing up, he's gonna pull it up in front of the whole team and let you know about it. So
see that,
Yeah, I
see,
love the
see, that's
energy he brings, man.
me
I
too, me too.
love it. He seems like a breath of fresh air for a lot of guys. Like Tua, like from what happened with Coach Flores and everything. I don't want to speak on that too much, but it seems like it was a total fresh start for Tua in his career. Bringing you in Waddle and all these guys, like it's revolutionized the Dolphins offense and the Dolphins
Facts.
station. I feel like Miami's really into it. The NFL as a whole is really into what you guys are doing in South Beach, and it's really cool to see, man. Just as a fan,
Big
I'm a big fan
facts.
of what you guys are doing. You're on pace
Y'all
for an
must see
amazing
TV.
season. I love it. Yeah, I absolutely love it. For a little bit, 2000's been the goal. You're on pace for 2000. How you feeling about 2000 at this time?
feeling good, man. Obviously the main thing in the NFL is staying healthy. You feel me?
Right.
So as long as I'll be fine. And just fall in love, man, with just the boring things. There's know how it is. Football can be so routine sometimes that it can become boring, man.
Yep.
So all I got to do is, man, just stay focused. Keep working hard. Keep, working my craft. stay to the fundamentals and details to this offense. And 2,000 is very achievable, man. Especially with the other playmakers that we got on this offense, man. To just create opportunities for myself. So yeah.
The speed that you
Anywhere on
all
that
have is
field,
crazy.
it's crib. That's
Oh,
how
yeah.
I view you. I just know like I got another question for you. Like, all right, so when you lined up and you got 1-on-1, like real talk, like what is that mentality? Like, what is going through your head?
At first, man, like I'm thinking, like, is this like a setup, or is it like can men to a change the route, because we sometimes do that.
Mm-hmm.
But
I like that
majority,
chemistry right there, because a lot of guys in the NFL don't have the ability or the say so to do that. So that's
yeah,
dope
but
to hear.
yeah, like, but sometimes, man, I'm just trying to make sure it's not like a setup coverage, and if it's not, man, I'm looking at Tua, making sure that we're on the same page, and like once our eyes lock, I know it's go time from there. And at the end of the day, like my dad always told me, man, safeties, like they always gonna tell the defense. You feel me? Because no safety wants to, beat down the field. So
And when you
Bro,
say
that's
set
crazy.
up on the defense, when you say set up on the defense, I watched you score last night on the street. And is that what you're saying? Because when you got behind that defender, I saw the safety trying to come, but it was just too late.
yeah,
Like, is that
so
what you mean? Because it looked like one, but then you try to come over to the top, but it was just too late.
like the Eagles, they did a great job, man, of doubling me all night, man. But that was just the one time that I was able to like sneak free and make a play. But it was a double team, and that was something that I learned from Mike Evans when I was in KC. Whenever we played against the Chiefs, we tried to double team Mike Evans, and he had a seam ball. Like all he did was set the corner outside and inside release, and just because most of the time, if you inside release, what are most safeties or DBs thinking? It's an end breaker route. So I
Yep.
inside set up the receiver. I mean, set up the DB, and the rest of it was history, man. Tua threw a beautiful pass, and I was able to track it down the field, man. So it's all about reading.
Touchdown. Seriously, like it was perfect. Every single detail was perfect about it. Like you mentioned, double team. It was a perfect ball, perfect route. It was right there on the money. It was beautiful. It was exactly what you did before the half there. Obviously, it didn't go your way last night. We want to talk a little bit more how it went, everything.
Yeah, man. Like the game, obviously it didn't go the way that we wanted it to go, man. But I feel like we got better. Like we needed that. We needed like a challenge. We needed to get punched in the face a little bit. So going against those guys, it made us realize as a team that hey, we can play with anybody, just about in this league. So we're gonna learn from it, get better from it, and it's always next game up. It's always moving forward, man, because the league moves so fast that we just can't get stuck on just one moment. So
That's
I'm in.
1,000%. But let's not forget this too. Jalen Ramsey is not there. Devon A Chain is not there.
Yeah.
Y'all was missing some key pieces. You get what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah. Yeah,
So
Teron Armstead, we missing a lot of guys, but man, you know how it is, man. The NFL is next man up. That's the
yep.
mentality, y'all. Like we can't sit here and make it. I wish we could. You feel me? Like that easy. That'll be the easy way. You know what I'm saying? To go out, but we can't do that. Like we had 10 penalties to they 0. Like that'll be me taking the easy way out. So
Right.
I never.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I understand that for sure. In perspective, I don't want to put you on the spot, but the refs were kind of questionable, in my opinion. I mean, there were definitely some missed calls. There was a face
Yeah,
mask. I thought was pretty
Bradbury with the
blatant.
face mask. I'm like, how
That
you
was
not see
blatant.
that face mask?
Blatant.
That was pretty, man. Fourth down, pretty crucial moment in the game, man. And,
Yeah.
it was just one of those moments. The ref was like, "Hey, crucial moment. Like we just gonna let guys play." But I'm like, bro, like, come on, man.
You can only let them
Stop.
play so far. I mean, when you clearly yank a face mask, I mean, you know what I mean? But
Hey,
it is what it
come
is, I
on now.
guess, ultimately.
Yeah, and you know what? Speaking of Devon A Chain, sure, like okay, we gonna get that race in the off season. What we
I
gonna
need to
do?
see the
Like,
race, Tyreek.
Man, look,
is he really like that? Is he really getting out like that?
Yeah, he fast. He getting out like that, man. But I'm gonna tell you, like I tell everybody else, man. When did the NFL become a race, man? Like it's all about plays, man.
Hey,
In the
but
Trust the
look, but we
ground,
both
man.
already know both of y'all make some of the best plays we ever saw in the National Football League. Now,
yeah,
now you and this guy lining up in the off season. That's much watch. That is a much watch moment.
Bro, you can make that a pay-per-view event. Seriously.
Yeah, that's a pay-per-view event.
It is. It's
Guys,
like a main event in boxing, bro. Like I'm paying $20 to watch that at home. You know what I mean? Like that's
bro,
crazy.
because check this out. I'll never forget when Miko stepped out of bounds, talking about he thought that he can compete with you. I'm over here arguing with all of my friends. Like, look, no. Miko fast, but he ain't Tyreek fast. You get what I'm saying? And I saw that race between you two, bruh. You showed a whole nother level of speed.
hey, that's just man. But like that was just that was when Miko had just got to KC too. Though the crazy part, he was like, "Yeah, I'm the fastest guy on the team." Like he was a rookie, he was feeling himself. You feel me? So I
He
had
was
to go
talking like
in
that
and
as
let
a
him
rookie in
know.
the locker room with you. That's crazy.
Yeah, see, Miko, he was talking trash. See, the guys on the Dolphins, they don't really talk like they talk trash, but Miko like took it to a whole nother level though. You feel me? So like that's why I told him.
That's good, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
great.
look,
Hey, listen. You talking about events you can do with teams, man. You can make a whole track event. You can make a track meet. You can do you can have a 100-meter, eight wideouts or DBs, whoever wants to go up against you. I mean, that'd be crazy.
that would be dope to see. Hopefully in the future. Hey,
Yep.
so look, so I got a couple of more questions for you. So right now in the NFL, who is the best DB? Who is that guy that's shutting shit down in your
I gotta
eyes?
go. I gotta go with Jalen Ramsey, bro. Like even though
You haven't played yet.
exactly, I gotta go with Jalen Ramsey, bro. It's either him or Sauce Gardner, man. Like it's just the way I look at this, bro. Like the way that I look at this shit, bro. Like guys gotta actually love this game of ball, man, that we play. Like
Right.
this is what we're doing like our whole entire lives. And I literally watched Jalen Ramsey this whole entire offseason work his tail off to get back, you know what I'm saying, to help this team out, man. Like after getting paid without making any kind of excuses, and he's like showing up to like the games, like doing pregame warm-ups and stuff. It's crazy, bro. Like this dude is next level. And I seen him a little bit. I went against him a little bit in the offseason, obviously. Like we had our battles. Like he won some, I won some. And that just made me better. Like that brought out like even different side of Cheetah. So that's really why I think I'm doing what I'm doing this year, because of him, man. Like he brought out a different side. It's like, bro, like I just love guys who love to compete at like a high level, bro. So gotta be.
He's gonna be on the stretch, man. He's gonna be unbelievable. I can't wait to see what he does on that defense.
Facts. Yeah, and I love what you just said about that too, Cheetah, because that's the truth, man. You want somebody there, that's on the same frequency wave as you, that want to bring the best up out of you. And the fact that you gave him that credit just says so much about what y'all got going on over there in Miami. I've always been a huge fan of Jalen Ramsey myself because I like his attitude. I love his approach to the game. He feels unstoppable. He do feel like he's the best man out there, and that's the type of guy that you do want to be playing with. Yeah. And that's the type of guy that you want to be battling with, every day in practice, because you know what that Sunday going to turn out. Shit, one thing that I know is even if we lose, we know we gave our best, and whoever beat our ass, they had to been damn good. They had to really practice to really, to take us out, and we can accept that. So just for you to say that,
we got a bunch of guys on our team like that, like who really love the game of football. You feel me? So that's why I wouldn't mind going into war with those guys like each and every Sunday. Now some guys like it's a question mark. You feel me, on this team, but we'll get there, man. I mean, I know we'll get there. You feel me? Like, sometimes like those lights are like too bright for some people, but for like most people, like who have actually been there and aren't afraid to like make mistakes, like it's gonna happen. Like it's the NFL. Those guys get paid just like we get paid. You feel me? So it's their job. It's just like it's our job to put the ball in the end zone. So my mindset is to always.
Yeah, hold on. Let him finish that, Luke. What was you saying?
Go ahead.
Yeah. Like my mindset is to always dominate. You feel me? Like no matter if I drop a pass or whatever I may do, you feel me? Like I know it's not intentional because nobody wants to like be on the on the bad end of bad social media post or like just being in that limelight of like a team meeting in front of the whole team of just saying, hey, like you dropped the pass. Like nobody wants that kind of pressure. So I'm
Right.
always trying to make every play, and I sometimes get caught up in that. So
And I want to also, for the people who just watching, I gotta give you some more flowers real quick. Like I said, Tyreek, like I ain't telling you shit that you don't already know. Like my first time ever witnessing Tyreek Hill was at Oklahoma State. He had a short stint there,
yep.
but the guy was phenomenal. And I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I never forget. I was sitting at home, I was watching TV, and I had text Coach Gundy, and I was like, "Hey, man, who was 24? We need to give him the ball. Like, give him the ball. Like, real talk." I still got that text message, and I'm saying all that to say, just to see your progression from then going into Kansas City, being a true dominant wide receiver to now being arguably the best player. Like I told Luke before, is out of you and Mahomes. Like I like to say, y'all 1A, 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 1B. It's one of them, and either one of them is great. And it's like just to see you become what you is right now today, bro. I think that shit is dope. I feel like I've from afar, I feel like I'll follow and I'll be like, hey man, this dude right here is more than a wide receiver. Like it's just crazy to see, bro. And I think that's fire, bro. And that's just a lot of credit to you. I heard Shannon, this was a while back, but I saw him, respin the block, talking about Tyreek this, talk about this. I never forget that they were talking about the hands and just me watching you, bro. You got some of the best hands in the game. Like, bro, the way that you did that. And you talk about work ethic, like, bro, just to see everything that you got going on, bro, real talk.
Oh, yeah, appreciate that,
did
man.
that.
It's crazy. Like my kids will do that to me, bro. My kids did it to me. I feel like they set me up for success, man. I had to mature fast. I had to like stop doing a lot of things, that I was doing, and I just had to make the sacrifice that I wanted to be great. And I feel like my babies, they motivate me each and every day, man, to be even better father, even better teammate, even better son, man. So they were a huge part of like who I am today, man. Like each and every day I step on the field, like I do it for them, man. I want to see my babies have a different life than I had. So, and also, man, I'm setting the standard, man, for all my boys. You feel me? Like my oldest, he plays football right now, and he tells me each and every day that his favorite player is Lamar Jackson. So I got to kind of get that out of his head. Like, hey, your father is the best in the league right now. So.
That's crazy, man.
Hey, but you know what though? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Like my son's favorite player is Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson. It doesn't bother me. I think what's so dope. What I think is so dope about that is the fact that you are in the realm of all of these greats. Like of course your son knows exactly who you are, Cheetah. You get what I'm saying? Y'all see each other every day, So just for you to sit here and play in that league, and I'm pretty sure you can call them up anytime. Like being able to put your son in front of him, like bro, like this is the cream of the crop. You in the cream of the crop. You is the cream of the crop, and just live it. Just live it, embrace it all, bro. Because what you doing right now, dog, is second to none, especially at that wide receiver position.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah,
and this year has been real special for me, man. Like last night after I scored, I was able to give my son Tyreek Hill Jr. the ball. Like, so just creating moments like that, man, is great for me, man. Like I love scoring, man, but being able to give my son the ball after a touchdown, it just feels even better. You feel me? So I'm living the dream. I'm living the dream, bro.
Yeah, I saw
that
what
was
you did too.
that was.
What
I like the
happened? What happened
celebration
last
too.
week when you tried to get the ball to
To your
somebody you
mom.
knew, and that guy, yeah, your mom, and that guy, you went out of your way to make that fan have a special experience too. After I saw it was really cool. So I just want to show love for that.
Yeah.
I thought that was amazing.
And that's another thing. I'm glad you brought that up, Luke. That's another thing that I want to, give you credit for. you know, because I don't, you know, all these social media outlets, they notify everything, what everybody does, bro. But what you're doing, how you be going into these communities, I saw what you did in the projects. You went in there and gave those, you know, just gave them kids your time, bro. Like that right there is, bro. You can't you can't teach that. You can't.
Can't fake that.
That's who you is. You get what I'm saying? And that's
Yeah.
incredible. That's another reason why all those blessings are flowing, because by you going into that project, let me tell you something, Reek, on some real stuff, bro. Like, one of them kids gonna make it to the NFL because you did that. One of them gonna make it somewhere professional, man, not even be football. But one of those kids gonna become what it is that they want to become because you walked in that neighborhood and you showed your face. And I just want to give you a lot of credit to that. I want to give you a lot of credit because that's amazing, bro. That really is amazing. And I appreciate you doing that because that shit make me feel some type of way. Real talk.
That's what it's about. Like, that's all we play, man, to inspire, man, inspire the youth. Like you know how it is when we grew up. Like, we had role models in the league, and I feel like my job and my purpose on this earth is to inspire the youth, man. I got kids of my own. You feel me? Like, we were just talking about Lamar Jackson and my son, and I know how much it would mean if, you know, Lamar Jackson, like, he came and said a word to my son. You feel me? So me just being able to be a blessing, man, to the youth, you know, and God put me in this great position and giving me this platform. I'm gonna do everything I can to prove him right each and every day, man. No matter like how tired I am, how hard my job may be, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna still do it, man, because that's just the way I was raised. So
That's a
Yes,
special
sir.
mentality, man. That's really special. I love that. The way you're handling your business is really something to see. And I actually had a question here, a little bit back to football, but at this point in your career, man, I mean, you've done it all, man. You've done it all, and you're having an amazing season right now. What's it like to have a younger guy in the locker room, Jalen Waddle, who is another amazing young talent, to kind of be a mentor with him, like, about your relationship with him in the locker room and those guys?
yeah, me and Water got a great relationship. I stay on him each and every day, man. I tell him, like, we never can get complacent with like who we are right now. Like, we got to continue to grind, man, because at the end of the day, nobody really cares about, you know, what you did at Bama or what you did, you know, last week. It's always the next week up, like, and we got to continue to prove ourselves to the world that we the best. Like we the
Right.
best duo in the league. Um, we got to always like try to reach greatness, and that's the level that I'm trying to reach each and every day. And he knows that I challenge him each and every day. Like, I challenge him in different ways, whether I'm gonna have the most catches in a day, or, you know, whether I'm gonna make the most people fall, or whatever the case may
Most
be.
people
Like, we
fall.
I love that, Tyreek. Like what you doing there. Some guys may not get it, and some guys will get it. And I love that aggressive approach. I love that tough love approach. I think that's something dope. You know, and you don't know what you instilling in those other wide receivers. You not just talking. You are out there doing it. You know, so you know that's really dope. And you talking about different challenges. I never forget whenever went out to Baltimore. One of the first things that I did was I was telling James Prochet and those guys and Devin Duvernay, hey, whoever have the most drops got to do push-ups. We got to do push-ups at the end. Real talk. You know, like, you know, and touchdowns and big catches, we minus a drop. You get what I'm saying? We'll take it away. You know, but whoever have the most, hey, it's only one man that's gonna be standing, you know, watching everybody else doing push-ups at the end of the practice.
Yeah, and that's the mentality, man. In our wideout room, man. I tell those guys all the time, like, don't make my job easy. Like, I want to wake up in the morning and feel like y'all about to take my spot. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, like, I never want to get complacent in what I'm doing. Like, I don't want to feel like I'm waking up and just like doing the same thing every day. I want to wake up and feel like you guys are actually like pushing me to get better. You feel me? And just in case I do go down, like, the next guy can step in and maybe not do the same thing I can do, but it's not a, you know what I'm saying? It's not a misstep off. Like, the offense is still great. You feel me? So I'm always challenging those guys, standing in those guys' ears saying, hey, work hard, work hard, work hard. Make my job harder. Make these coaches want to get rid of me. And that's going to make me wake up every day
That's great.
firing.
The real talk, like that is the mentality.
You feel me? Cause I feel like, bro, if you good, bro, like you ain't gotta like, you know what I'm saying? Like you ain't gotta like if you good, like you can like help the young guys out. I feel
Right.
like you shy away from it. Cause like I know a lot of veterans that do that. You feel me? Like
And I know, like when I came in, nobody wanted to help me, like nobody. And
Yeah, I
then
was
I'll
gonna
never
ask
forget.
actually. Like, I feel like what you're, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like
Right.
Dez was saying, I feel like it can be difficult sometimes with these veterans. You know, people have jobs. You know what I mean? Like, maybe they don't want to coach you up that much. Maybe they want to, stay in their spot, get a bigger role instead of helping out the young guys. So I think what you're doing in that mentality sounds unique for the NFL, man. I love to hear that.
yeah,
Absolutely, because what that's going to end up doing, like that's setting you up in places you don't even know what's coming your way, bro. When you got that type of mentality, that's
oh yeah,
why I loved it. That's why I love hearing it. Guys like you gonna always win just because of that thought process. So, like I said, bro, everything that you got going on, this receiver, whatever it is, shit, you got to work in hand, bro. Like I'm
oh yeah.
here.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
So what we
Yeah, man.
got, Luke?
Special season for you guys. Yeah. I just want to transition here into our sleeper picks for this coming weekend. Some guys to look out for next week. Some matchup you guys have your eye on, all that kind of good stuff. I'm going to make a prediction right now. I know the 49ers haven't even played this week yet. They play tonight. But Cincinnati Bengals are going to pull off an upset next week. I think that they're going to take down the 49ers, man. I feel like their offense is finally starting to click. Burrow's getting healthier. Ultimately, they're going to be the ones who can take down the 49ers for the second time in 3 weeks. I have a feeling that this offense is going to click. Jamar Chase is going to have a game. Higgins is going to have a big game. Burrow's going to have a big game. And I think they're going to take down the 49ers in a shootout. That's my sleeper pick for this coming week. Dez, what do you got?
Man, I'm gonna go with Bijan Robinson. He's really not much of a sleeper pick, but I'm gonna go with him because due to what happened this past week, he had a little issues with his, with his health. I heard it was a headache. I think he's gonna be back better, so I'm gonna go with him. Who you think gonna ball out, Tyreek?
I gotta go with my boys, man. I gotta go with everybody on the roster, man. I gotta go with Waddle, man. Obviously, like the season ain't been going the way my dog wanted to go, but I feel like this is the week. Like he gonna put it all together and do his thing.
I love
Yes,
that. I
sir.
love that mentality, man. You're very team first, which I think is really cool to see. Hey, also, I just want to
Yeah.
say real quick, not to sound like too much of a nerd, but I'm a huge fan. I got you and Waddle on my team, and I'm having a great time. I'm all smiles. So shout out to you guys for balling out, man. I appreciate it.
We got 25K in our fantasy football league right now, Rick, and
Yo,
it's not going too well for me. 25K, I ain't winning that shit at all.
I'm
Who you
close.
drafted?
I'm about to be. I'm coming for the 25K. I want to take it from Dez's pocket. I need it. I need it.
Who you drafted? Yeah.
Bro, I'm not even gonna tell you. I'm not even gonna tell you shit.
Tyreek, he
Bro,
had
let
the
me tell
worst
you
fantasy.
something, bro.
It was bad.
Because this is my first year playing fantasy. And I'm not gonna lie, I actually love it. I actually love fantasy football. It's just I suck. At this moment, I suck. But that's just like anything. When you first started anything, you're gonna suck. You just gotta grind, you gotta get better, you just gotta learn through the hardship. And that's what's going on for me right now. So, no.
He's had some injuries too. He lost Mike Williams. He's had a couple guys go down, which have. But overall, like he drafted like 2 tight ends in the first 3 rounds or something. We need to start 1. Like, bro, he didn't have a second running back. Like his team was wild. It was really a wild time. He drafted like 3 quarterbacks.
I had got Devon A-Chain and y'all talk shit. So I let these guys influence me to drop A-Chain. The damn 2 weeks later, he break out against Denver, and I'm over trying to get him back. And I'm like, hey, man, what's going on, man? I'm
Bro, I
not
did that one in
listening
my leagues.
no more.
He's had a special year. Tyreek, you want to talk about him a little bit? A-Chain?
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's special, man. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, man. I got that Andy Reid mentality, man. Like the mentality is like, I don't care what you done did, like in the past weeks. I need to see you continue doing it. And he know that's my message. I tell him, you know what I'm saying? Like I want him to stay humble. Like you feel me? Like we all done made plays in this league. You know what I'm saying? So it's continuously doing it. So he definitely gonna be special in this league. And I feel like he takes his offense to another level. You feel me? Like with his
Really
ability.
does. I was gonna say, I think the running game
Crazy.
has really stepped the hole for you guys this year. You know what I mean? Like Mostert's been healthy, and that's been huge. His burst and his explosiveness mixed paired with A-Chain. Those two guys, man, that's actual 1-2 punch. And you have even more depth. You got Ahmed, you got Jeff Wilson. I mean, you got dogs in the running game, and that sets up the play action to hit you.
Right.
Like everything's clicking on that offense right now this season. It's been really special to watch, man. Points you guys hung on Denver was crazy. That was crazy.
Oh yeah.
How'd it feel?
But
What was the mentality like on that offense?
What's crazy, man? Like if football can go up or down for a team, and I just feel like that. Like we just had the better day that day. And obviously, like the sun is like a big key factor for us down here in Miami. It be so hot, man. Guys are dropping left and right. And like once that began to happen, the fatigue began to set in on those guys, and it was over. It was over. Like once that fatigue and that sun hit, it was over, man. Because we literally practicing that every day, so we used to it.
Get a little home field advantage going.
Yeah, a huge home field advantage. And I know I know it's time for us to get ready to wrap up. But I got one more question. It's for somebody from X. He say, "Hey, Dez, watching you, Luke, with Cheetah right now. Can you ask Cheetah his thoughts about being selected for the mid-season Hard Knocks on HBO?"
Oh, it's crazy. I ain't even go to practice today, so I ain't even like know nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't even know what to say about it for real. Just keep the camera on me, I guess.
Happen.
Hey, there you go. I mean, listen, I'm definitely gonna tune in. I think it's fun, man. Coach McDaniel, you, Waddle, Tua, and those guys. I mean, that's gonna be a fun show to watch. Coming back on the show. I mean, like, listen, that's gonna be a lot of fun. Hopefully, get a lot of good content. Playoffs, making a deep run. It's gonna be great.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be great, man. And I'm just glad that the NFL selected us to be a part of that. So
that's
gonna be
dope. I love that you're into it. You know what I mean? Like a lot of teams, the training camp one, shy away from it and stuff. I think it's cool that you're kind of excited about it. I think that'll be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun, man. I never shy away from content, huh?
Can't do that. Well, speaking of content, I know we for the wrap up here. I know you and I got to get ready for the 3 versus 3. I'm just letting you know right now. I got Trayvon. I done already hit him up, Cheetah. So I'm finna go pick somebody. Trayvon, Diggs, he on my team. So
y'all finna get y'all ass beat to sleep.
All right, we gonna see. So
you need one more.
Well, I know I'm finna go on X real quick and select somebody so we can get started. So so Cheetah. So I'm gonna give me about what it's what time? It's 7 o'clock your time, right? It's 6:56 your time, right?
Yeah.
All right. So can I get like 15 minutes to select somebody? Then we'll be ready to go. Can we get 30?
You got. Hey. All you gotta do is just hit my phone, man.
All right. I'm gonna hit your phone and then we're gonna be ready. So,
right,
go on, get to Twitch. Go on, get everything lined up. So just know. Oh. Okay. He got the controller in his hand. All right. So I saw it. So go on, get lined up. I'm gonna hit you in a minute. Right, so man. I just want to tell you, I appreciate you. Appreciate you for tapping in. Mean a lot. Hold on, what you was going to say?
How much we playing for?
We playing for 2,000.
Oh.
Yeah. High stakes, baby. High stakes.
Yes, I love you as a non-biased betting man. My money's on Cheetah.
All right, that's fine.
I think Tyreek has a bit of a home field advantage here. He has his boys he's playing with. It's his game mode. Like I feel like you're at a big disadvantage here.
I mean, I'm a fast learner and I make things happen. So I like the competitiveness. So I like the challenge. So what was you saying, Cheetah?
We doing best of 3 or what?
Let's do best of 3. I'm down. So look, come on, Luke. Go on and wrap us up. Luke. So
I go, man. No, we're good to go. Hey, listen, Dez, best of 3. You just heard it. 3-on-3. Trayvon Diggs is on Dez's team. He's looking for one more on X right now. Go hit him up over there. Go stay tuned. Might be on his team with him and Diggs against Tyreek. But Tyreek, thank you so much for coming on, man. You're having a special season. I'm a big fan of yours personally. So come on the show, man. Really appreciate your time.
Nah, I appreciate y'all, man.
Appreciate the Cheetahs. I'm for to stomp you. Just know that.
Man, get out of here, man. What's up, man?
Yo,
All right, Des, wrap
see
us
ya.
up. Say bye to people.
Well, hey y'all. As y'all saw, man, we just had Cheetah. This is what we're gonna be doing moving forward. We'll try to get some of the dopers in the game to come in and tap in with us. We're trying to take High Point to the next level. We got a lot of cool partnerships coming along the way in the future. Make sure y'all stay tuned. Shout out to my dog Luke. I love him. Hey, Luke. Hey, look, hey, bro. Before it's all said and done, you got a beautiful testimonial too, by the way. And we're gonna talk about that sooner or later. We ain't gonna get into details now, but just to see what I speak on a little bit. Just my guy. I ain't gonna speak on it right now. Just know my guy overcame a whole bunch, and he headed to the moon. We headed to the moon together, and shit getting real. So yeah. So I appreciate you, Luke.
Thank you.
Nah, I'm for real. I appreciate you. I'm glad that we know each other. I'm glad that we're gonna continue to keep on building. I think we got something beautiful going on. Let's keep this thing rocking,
man. Dude, absolutely. I mean, listen, this whole relationship started with you beating my ass in the game of Madden, and you followed me back on X. So I really appreciate the connection, man. Just being in the room with guys like you and Cheetah. I mean, these connections are life changing. You know what I mean? So I appreciate you. I appreciate everyone at Personal Corner, Eileen, Kev, all the people working behind the scenes, man. We're building something special, and I'm really thankful to be a part of the story someday. You know what I mean? So I really appreciate you, man. All right, let's get out of here.
Yes.
See you play some Madden. I'm rooting for you.
Yes, sir. Appreciate